Welcome to the first ever Oceanic 12 tournament presented by the Premier Wrestling Federation. There will be 12 competitors broken down into 2 groups, or blocks of 6. We join our competitors on the beautiful Crystal Coast of North Carolina to highlight some of the best talent the PWS has to offer in this round-robin style tournament, brought to you over the next few months here on the PWF Twitch channel. Each match has a 30-minute time limit and is contested under singles action rules. Wins can be via pinfall, submission, or referee stoppage, with countout and disqualification rules both still in effect. Each participant will face off against each other member of their block until all combinations have been exhausted. The winner will be awarded 2 points, and the loser 0. In the event of a draw or no contest, both participants will be awarded 1 point. Once the matches have concluded, and the points have been totaled, the superstars with the most points from each block will move on to the finals. Let's take another look at that bracket and see how everything lines up. In Block A, we've got Antonio Ace, Patrick Scott, Donnie Ray, Bojack, Aaron Cox, and Calibus Loyd. Entering our first round of matchups, let's take a little bit of a closer look at one of our competitors today, Mr. Patrick Scott. Also known as the Patty Daddy, he has been working on the independent professional wrestling scene for the last 8 years. He's coming in at a svelte 205 pounds and standing at 6 foot 2 inches tall. And keep an eye out for the King's Cross, his very own brand of the Falcon Arrow. Let's get the matches underway and send it to Jakob Hammermeyer in the ring.
Welcome to the Oceanic 12 tournament, and we're here with the first round matchup of Patrick Scott versus Calibus Loyd. Here I am, Colby Carino, and joined with me is Jakob Hammermeyer, the head trainer of the CWA.
Thank you, Colby. Crowd here getting under Calibus Loyd's skin right off the bat. He has to make sure to stay focused on his opponent because Patrick Scott is not only dangerous, he is a sound professional from Terryville, Connecticut. And if Calibus Loyd takes his eyes off his opponent for 1 second, that could be a cost of him of 2 points, Colby Carino.
And then those points add up really quickly in this round-robin tournament. Before you know it, you lose 2 matches and you're 4 points behind, and the finals are almost out of reach for you.
A lot is on the line here in the Oceanic 12 tournament. First round opening contest, our first match of the first round. This sets the tone for the rest of the tournament as Calibus Loyd just going to just slug it out with Patrick Scott. As far as I know, there's no bad blood between these two, but when there's so much at stake like the Oceanic 12 tournament, you have to bring your A game. Oh! Drop kick to the liver by Patrick Scott. Follows up with a single leg drop kick to the chest, keeping Calibus off balance.
Coming in hot. Big back elbow.
Rolls through. He's Patrick Scott!
Oh!
Modified flapjack.
Oh! He just broke his back in half.
There's so much damage you could do to the lower back, to the hips, to the pelvis.
Oh, man. I'm glad that Calibus Loyd isn't in my block.
270 pounds of Calibus Loyd comes crashing down onto the lower back of Patrick Scott.
He's got heavy hands, too.
Absolutely. Those clubbing forearms are no joke. Oh, my God. Patrick Scott eating knees for, I don't know if it's brunch time, lunchtime, I don't know what time it is, but he is eating some knees.
Taking liberal use of the 5 count in the corner to just have his way with Patrick Scott.
Junior official Malik makes sure that Calibus Loyd breaks before the 5 count, or else he will get disqualified and he will lose the match, if I'm not mistaken about that, Colby.
Yeah, you are right, and I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted because I just saw Antonio Ace walk out, and he's ringside right now.
Antonio Ace in the same block as these two, is possibly just scouting his competition?
Or maybe trying to turn the odds in his favor somehow. We've seen Antonio Ace in PWF. He's not the greatest of people.
Calibus Loyd just pouring on the punishment onto Scott. Scott trying to cover up, just protect himself because he's in a pretty vulnerable position right now, but he's putting the brakes on. Doesn't want to go up in the air.
Trying to get that single leg shot to prevent that power bomb maybe. But he gets pulled back. Whoop! Couple shots to the head stopping him. But one shot to the back takes down Patrick Scott.
Once you hurt one section of your back, oh my God! Bridging German suplex. Calibus Loyd wasn't quite able to get the full extension on that bridge, wasn't able to pop up on his toes, and he wasn't up on his neck. If he was able to get that pinning combination locked in, he could have already scooped up 2 points in this opening round. Patrick Scott, outside of a flurry of offense at the beginning of this contest, has really suffered for most of it. Has to get something together, else he's going to find...
Whoa!
Oh! Enziguri, the back break kick out of nowhere.
Used his momentum to take himself to his feet and quick pulled off that Enziguri, and it looks like the tides are turning.
Tony Waste is staring daggers into both of his competitors. Ooh, Calibus Loyd just eating some lariats from Patrick Scott.
I thought the tides were turning, but whoop! Oh, there it is! There it is! A knee right under the jaw, and he's gearing up. Seated lariat into the corner.
Oh, he likes the bip.
Bip, bip.
Flatliner. Oh no! Loyd put the brakes on. Able to deposit Patrick Scott out to the apron. Oh! Spear through the ropes. 2. Oh! Patrick Scott, disbelief that slingshot spear hasn't put Calibus Loyd away just yet, but he needs a little bit more offense to inflict a little bit more damage to be able to keep Calibus down for the 3. Ooh, here comes Patrick Scott.
Flurry of offense in the corner, but Calibus is stopping it real quick.
There's not a lot of fancy maneuvers in this match. These guys are just slugging it out for this early contest.
Whoa! Sunset flip to his feet.
Oh!
Just crushes him. He's calling, that's it.
Rolls Patrick Scott through. Picks him up in a fireman's carry position.
Whoa!
Samoan drop. 2.
There wasn't much height on it, but that just drilled him. All his momentum just shoved him into the mat. And even though he kicked out, like, that had to take a lot out of him. How many more kickouts does Patrick Scott have left in this match?
Calibus Loyd looks to be winded. Patrick Scott might be able to get an advantage here in the later rounds of this contest, all thanks to his conditioning. Patrick Scott has the advantage in conditioning, so the longer the match goes, the advantage goes to Scott.
You're right, but it looks like Calibus is trying to wrap this up very shortly.
I would too. Uh-oh, Scott. Back up to the fireman's position again. Uh-oh, putting the brakes on the suplexes. His lower back is finally giving out. The damage that Calibus Loyd landed earlier, all 270 pounds on that lower back, has finally come back to haunt Patrick Scott. Oh!
He's got him! Oh!
Not able to get him up fully for that suplex. That lower back did, in fact, give out.
It looked like he might have caused some damage, though, to the knees of Calibus Loyd, but it looked like it caused more damage to himself.
Yeah, Loyd's already back on his feet, ready to brute force his way to the next round. Uh-oh, Patrick Scott working his way back down.
Back to the suplex.
Oh!
What? Oh! He did the deal!
2. Patrick Scott with the victory.
With all that weight going up, it has to come down sometime.
His entire body turned red as he picked up Loyd to deliver that thunderous Falcon Arrow that helped Patrick Scott from...
It's 270 pounds, not even counting the weight that Patrick Scott's added into it. And obviously, he has a lot of power behind him.
Tony Wace, I don't think has moved one muscle. This whole contest is just staring daggers into Patrick Scott.
But no contact at all.
I'm here with Antonio Ace to get an answer as to why he was out ringside during Calibus Loyd and Patrick Scott's match.
You want answers, you want answers. A lot of questions from a man I've never met in a cheap suit such as the one you're wearing right now. But anyway, that's not the point. The reason why I was watching this match with Patrick Scott and Calibus Loyd is quite simply, I was scouting. I wanted to see, who would look better getting pinned by me for 3 seconds. See, the goal of this tournament, in my eyes, is elevation. I want to establish the fact that I am the force that is to come from this academy. So you could line them up side by side, or you could line them up in a row. But I'm knocking them all down, whether you like it, or you like it, or anybody that's involved in this tournament likes it. Capiche? Thank you.
And coming up next, the Dreadlock Demolition Machine Bojack versus CWA student Aaron Cox in another first-round A-block matchup. The second contest in the opening round of the Oceanic 12 tournament matches 2 students of the Carolina Wrestling Academy, one a veteran student in Bojack, and a newcomer in Aaron Cox. And beside me is another student of the Carolina Wrestling Academy. Also in this tournament, joining me at the commentation station, Genesis. Genesis, welcome.
Thank you, Jakob.
Genesis, what is your mentality going into this tournament? I know this is the first tournament you are taking a part of in professional wrestling. This is not your first match by any stretch, but this is the first time you are in a tournament scenario. How do you plan to handle such an disadvantageous schedule versus all these fine competitors?
You know, that's an excellent question. I'm not sure, but I guess my best answer that I could probably give is just, I'm here. So, and I got something to prove. So,
all right, we look forward to seeing you later in action. As of right now, Aaron Cox seems to be poking the proverbial bear, and not even so much as a proverbial bear. Bojack is as large as a small black bear.
I trained with Bojack, and one thing you don't do, you don't provoke Bojack.
Oh! Aaron Cox fighting back after that cave or that chest caving chop.
Oh, he is firing back.
Aaron Cox not afraid to go directly after the dreadlock demolition machine.
No, he is not.
STO!
Oh my, that was beautiful.
ST Bo, I don't know if he's really named it that yet, but that's what I'm going to call it. Off the ropes comes Bojack. Big boy senton! Genesis, you've taken that senton before. What does it feel like?
It feels like getting hit by a train.
Absolutely.
It is not something that a normal human being should ever experience, if I'm being honest.
The dreadlock demolition machine
he's
not... Look, Bojack's not quite used to getting picked up. Aaron Cox, it might have to go to the gym a little bit longer before you start picking up the dreadlock demolition machine. Oh my, I might have spoke too soon!
He just got him up just a little bit, but he didn't get quite... I'm getting tongue-tied here.
That's all right. He wasn't quite able to get him up before Bojack was able to deliver that big forearm right to the spine of Cox, able to break him down, and now he's just slowing the contest. Slowing the contest down. Cox creating a little bit of space with that jawbreaker, but
another more forearms.
Yeah, he's really trying to lay it in on Bojack. It actually looks like he's starting to hurt the dreadlock demolition machine a little bit.
The crowd's starting to get behind Bojack. Let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, catches Cox right by the throat.
And
up!
Slam.
This could be it right here. Every move Bojack does is practically a finishing maneuver. He is so powerful. He's so explosive. And there's so much weight coming down. 360 pounds of man falling with you and every single step of the way. I just don't see how anybody else can compete with Bojack. Oh my God!
Took his head off with that lariat.
Grand Smasher lariat by Bojack. Cox back up. Firing up. Cox not to be.
I don't know how Aaron Cox is still standing after that lariat. He's doing everything that he possibly can to knock Bojack down, but Bojack is not budging.
Uh-oh. Bojack follows.
Oh! Trying to get him up for that spine buster, but didn't quite get it all. But could this be enough? No, it is not.
Near fall registered by senior official Sean Pittman. If he was able to get Bojack up a little bit more with that spine buster, he might have actually won the match. I can't believe I'm saying this. I never would have thought.
He might possibly could have like pulled one out of the hat. Oh, what a beautiful hit.
Pop-up forearm, launches Cox into the ropes. Black hole slam!
Is this it?
1, 2, 3. 2 points for Bojack.
Your winner of the contest, the Dreadlock Demolition Machine, Bojack!
Wow, what a match we just saw between Bojack and...
Aaron Cox, I gotta give it to you, bud. You tried. You really tried. Tonight just wasn't your night. Round 1, done. Over with. Every single result will be exactly the same. You don't know what it's gonna be. Black hole slam on that one. Bojack bomb on the next one. Who knows? I might do a moonsault. Everyone that you line up against me, I'm beating them. I do not care who it is, how long you've been doing it, where you're coming from. I'm taking you down. I'm here to win. That's it.
Let's dive a little deeper into the dreadlock demolition machine, Bojack. Standing at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 360 pounds, his Bojack bomb has planted people almost through the wrestling ring, taking out everyone in his way so far. And let's see where our current bracket stands. After the first 2 matchups in A block, we have Patrick Scott and Bojack both gaining 2 points with their victories in these first round matchups. Let's head back ringside to Jakob Hammermeyer with our next match.
Our next contest in the opening round of the Oceanic 12 tournament is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is Mountain Donnie Ray! And his opponent, from Paterson, New Jersey, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is Antonio Ace. Go! Donnie Ray and Antonio Ace, no love lost between these two. Not a bit. Joining me at the commentation station right now is Mr. 24 Karat himself, Trey Havoc.
Mr. 24 Karat Trey Havoc, the missing element of Premier Wrestling Federation, thank you.
Are you here? You're not missing.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
Meltman Donnie Ray just slapping the taste out of the Paterson, New Jersey zone. Antonio Ace. These two wasting no time, getting down to business, skipping the wrist locks as Donnie Ray looks. What's the correct term to call that in 2021? I don't know.
Native American burn?
I don't even know if that's allowed.
Indigenous people's
It's
burn?
the old twisty burn.
There you go.
As Antonio Ace just delivering punishment to the legs of Meltman. Pippity paps, both men. Oh! Donnie Ray just basically chopping the face of Antonio Ace, delivering a forearm shot, has him in the corner. Oh!
Does Antonio owe him money? I feel like he owes him money.
Like I said, Trey, there is no love lost from these two. Can't take your eyes off your opponent, Meltman, even if you space out for a second. Especially an opponent as opportunistic as Antonio Ace.
There is not a crew that I have seen as opportunistic. I can't speak to it.
That's all right. Whoa! Innovative backdrop from Meltman. Antonio Ace back up on his feet. Meltman picking him up. Oh!
That's new.
Delivers his shoulder into the small of the back of Ace. Ace, you can see, is reeling from that modified backbreaker.
Oh, atomic drop.
Ace out of the ring. Senior official Sean Pittman checking on Ace.
Donnie's following him.
Measuring out what he's going to do next to his opponent. I don't even know if Donnie Ray knows what his next move is going to be.
He doesn't seem like the person to just plan things out. Oh!
These boys are not afraid to just start. Oh! Oh my God!
Ow. Ow.
Donnie Ray might be out on his feet right now after that delivered forearm right to the back of the neck. Possibly right at the base of the skull. Pops up. Ace. Oh!
That was cool.
Donnie Ray, very innovative with his kicks. Able to deliver almost kind of like a jumping leg lariat. Or the jumping spin kick. I can't remember what they're called. There's so many moves and names. Ace elbowing his way out of waist control from Meltman. As a reverse DDT. Oh!
This is fun. I like this.
And most of this competition has been all Meltman up to this point as he registers another near fall with the officials table. Antonio Ace has high hopes for himself in this Oceanic 12 tournament and losing to... Oh my God, a stop right to the throat! Possibly playing possum for half a second as Antonio Ace just delivers a shot right to the throat, follows up with a kick right to the forehead, Kawada style.
And now he's choking. And now he's choking him.
Antonio Ace is looking beefy. Let me tell you something. Looks like he's spent some time in the gym lately, adding some size to an already impressive moveset and early career.
So he's got a little bit nastier also.
He's always been nasty.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more nasty.
When you come from the streets of Paterson, New Jersey, nasty is what you eat for breakfast. Oh! Jumping European uppercut. Ooh. Donnie Ray able to get the boot and able to get out of the ring. Here he comes. Oh! Smart. Has him scouted. Donnie Ray able to use the ring to his full advantage. Any part of the ring is a weapon when you're Donnie Ray. Antonio Ace wisely had that type of maneuver scouted and able to get Donnie Ray off balance as he tried to springboard off the rope to deliver him face first into the mat.
A little bit of trash talk.
Trying to choke out his opponent right here. A submission is as good as a pinfall. A win is a win in this Oceanic 12 tournament, and you need to get those 2 points by hook, by crook, or just by choking out your opponent.
Make a comeback here.
A couple shots to the belly. Ooh!
Knee to the gut.
It looks like he might have tried to hit him in the gut. It might have actually got Donnie in the knee. Donnie just trying to, he might be out. He might be out. You see the way he's just kind of trying to paw away at Antonio Ace, trying to form some sort of defense.
Survival at this point.
Oof. Oh! Spinning Polish hammer to the back of Ace. Meltman starting to feel it.
This is his moment.
Off the ropes he goes. Oh, went for a senton, only to meet the knees of Antonio Ace. Has him hooked. Fisherman. Yes! Great! Fantastic bridge. How Donnie Ray was able to kick out of that textbook fisherman suplex. Mr. Perfect himself could not have done it better.
I thought that was it. I would have bet money that was it.
I would have as well. I would have lost. Just kicks to the liver. to the organs of Donnie Ray, just administering pain.
I feel like you should take like an anger management class.
He's off him. He's off him. He's on the ropes. Antonio Ace bending the rules, not breaking them, but he's making sure to utilize all 4 seconds of the legal count. Donnie Ray. Uh-oh. We've seen it. He likes this German suplex as Donnie Ray is able to elbow his way out of it. Leg captured Saito. Maybe. It might have a different name. Only a 2 count. Antonio Ace seems to be getting visibly frustrated as both men have felt the effects of this opening round contest. You have to remember there is more to fight in this tournament. This is not a one match deal. You have to be able to preserve your body for the whole tournament, and you might be doing yourself a disservice by actually soldiering on and fighting through injury.
I don't think Donnie has any quit in him. I think that matters to him any.
Oh! So deadly with those kicks, able to get them to pop. And now the shoulder straps are down.
Pulling down the straps.
Now we mean business, baby.
Oh yes.
In comes Ace. Dodging double kicks. Oh, both men are down. Both men had the exact same idea at the exact same time. Senior official Sean Pittman administering the count for them both. If they happen to get a draw, 1 point is awarded to either competitor. Or I should say both in that scenario.
This is awesome. This is very awesome.
Both of them have such luscious locks.
Don't think I wish my hair would go that long.
Oh my God! Looks like Ace was trying to duck it, but Donnie Ray timed the fact that he was trying to duck it and really able to take his head off with that.
Foot to the face.
Single leg drop kick. Donnie Ray seems to be back in control of this contest for the first time since the beginning.
Antonio Ace is ruling.
Ray whips off Ace. Reversal by Ace. Leapfrogs, catches him in the fireman's bizarre. Death Valley driver! 1, 2. Oh! Just barely able to get the shoulder up. Both men seem to be absolutely spent at this point.
I don't know what they have left. It must be straight willpower at this point.
Oh, was that? I think senior official Sean Pittman didn't quite catch that. Chop to the throat. Oh, drags him down. Uh-oh. Running. Buckle bomb. Has him hooked. TK bomb.
That's it. That's got to be it.
1, 2. Oh. You have to grab a pinning combination in this scenario. You grab. Both men are so gassed at this point. If you are able to hold a strong pinning combination, you can hold your opponent down for that last second and go ahead and scoop up those 2 points and start icing them joints, baby, because you got another round coming up in just a second.
Donnie's calling for the end.
Look at how red Antonio Ace's chest is. Oh!
It just got a little redder.
Ooh, headbutt from Ace. Oh! Top rope famouser. Able to finally put Donnie Ray out as Antonio Ace stares directly into the eyes of every one of his competitors.
He looks so happy.
2 points awarded to Ace as senior official Sean Pittman raises his hand. He looks very proud of himself.
Join us next week as the action continues in the Oceanic 12 tournament with B Block featuring Al Bossman Bose versus the High Flyer Diego Hill. Let's recap today's matches. Patrick Scott came up with a victory over Calibus Loyd. Bojack put down Aaron Cox, and Antonio Ace took it to the limit against Donnie Ray. Join us again next week for more Oceanic 12 action presented by the Premier Wrestling Federation.